Okay, let me show you how to structure your beats. Yo, good morning people, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are in the world. I've got a big announcement today. I have released a free webinar. I mentioned it on and off within a couple of videos. I've kind of been putting it off for like the last couple of months, just whilst we've been moving into the new place. And I just thought, I'm just gonna smash all of this out today and get it completely finished because I really want to put this out. But yeah, it just takes a while to put together because it's like just under an hour long. But it's done, it's uploaded, and it's good to go, ready for you to watch. So if you want to watch it, if you want to watch the full webinar, then go down below. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll just put it as a comment as well in case you can't find it. I should probably tell you what it's about. It's basically about the biggest mistakes that I see, you know, new producers that have been making beats for a while and selling beats for a while. The biggest mistakes that producers make when they're trying to sell beats online. These are like so common. Like I get DMs every day from producers, and they ask the same question. Not everybody, but the majority of them are the same question. And it's three that stand out the most. And one of them is like, how do you get somebody to buy the beat? Like, how do you close the sale? So yeah, basically I just go into all of this in the webinar. So I'm going to highlight the three mistakes just so you're aware of them, and you know, if you're doing them, then you can be aware that you're making them. And then like I go into how to fix it and how to like not make that mistake, if that makes any sense. Yeah, if you want to go and check that out, it is really good. I would recommend that you go and watch it. So go ahead and click the link, enter your email. As soon as you enter the email, you've claimed a spot on the webinar, and you can just watch it from start to finish. So yeah, hope you like it. I hadn't even noticed, but I got this crazy view out of this office window.
Found you. Found you.
Okay, let me show you how to structure your beats, and I'm going to kind of split this up into two parts, because what I've started to do is I've started to make the melody like a full melody, and then I just lay the whole melody out as a full song, like I've done right here. So there's no drums in this at all, it's just the whole melody, but like I've laid out into a full song before adding the drums. Then I bounce it out as a WAV file, and then I just go in with the drums, so it's just like a cleaner workflow. So yeah, this is like the first part of like what I do. So I break it down. It's fairly easy, honestly. Depending on the tempo, I'll do one of two things, and that is what I'll show you now. So this is quite an up-tempo beat. Literally all I do is start with everything here at the beginning for the first 8 bar. Then I just get rid of pretty much everything and have the main elements that I want to play. So like it kind of focuses on the main part of the melody. So the main part of the melody was that first melody that I put in, this one. Okay, and then I just had some chords play with it, and then that low piano. Like that's just gonna play throughout the whole beat. So the sections that I want to have play throughout the whole beat, like I just have them stay playing throughout the whole beat. You know, Nothing changes with that throughout the whole beat. Then I have these little sections here that come in and out throughout the beat. And in terms of like figuring out what, where to put them, literally just bring them back in slowly and then drop them all out the way again. That's literally as simple as I can put it. So everything plays at once, then just the main loop, and then this supplementary melody comes in, and then some extra chords, and then that organ sound that felt like a good element to put in the chorus. So that's literally it. It's nothing, bring back one part of the melody, bring back two parts of the melody, and then bring back the whole melody, and then duck everything out of the way again. That's normally the formula that I go by. So it doesn't matter what tempo I go by, that's like the mindset that I go in with, is have everything duck out the way, slowly build the melody back up, and then drop it out the way again, because that kind of helps the drums hit harder, especially when everything ducks out the way. Those drums really hit, and it kind of holds your attention a bit better. And somebody asked me via comment how I keep the beats short. Again, like I literally just get this melody laid out in full until I've got about 2 minutes and 30 worth of melody, and then I just bounce that out, and then I know that the beat's going to be 2 minutes and 30. I don't have to think about like this needs to happen in the certain part of the beat in order for it to finish at a certain part. Just lay out the melody until you've got a beat that's long enough, and then worry about the drums. So right now I'm happy with this melody, so I'm just gonna select all, come to this like little down arrow, and then go into tools, consolidate, and then selection from the start, from selection start. So like there is the loop. I normally just hold on to all of these MIDI files just in case I want to change anything. Yeah, that's the loop. And then now I'm just gonna go in and add some drums. So I'm just gonna add a drums pattern. Oops, spelled that wrong, doesn't matter. I'll make some drums quickly, and then I'll show you guys how I like layer out my drums, and it kind of follows the same logic as laying out the melody. The only difference is that there's a few tricks that you can put in to kind of make the drums sound more prominent, and like I'll just show you again. Let me just put some drums together. Hey, bro. Hey. Alright, that's sounding pretty good. Now let me show you how to sort of structure your drums alongside the melody as well. So the reason why that I kept all of these melodies in there as well is because it helps me see what parts of the melody are playing and when, so I can kind of figure out like when I want to change the drums or if I want to change the drums. The thing is, like with making these kind of tutorials, it totally depends on the type of beat. But I mean, I can give you like some things that I just go to, which is probably like the best thing to do. So there's two things that I normally do. For the intro, if you want to get someone's attention straight away, then just play everything in at once. So I've got like the whole melody playing, so I'm just going to have the drums play as well. So when that person first hears the beat, they're just going to hear. And then like at this point, I might duck them out of the way. I might duck the drums out of the way, and then put my tag in, just so like that's, there's space there, and I can put my tag in, and there's not everything playing all at once. So drop my tag in right here.
It'll be crazy.
You see, so that kind of just creates that tension as well. Like the tag almost is like a riser, and then everything drops again. Well, the drums drop again. Okay, now once you've got the drums in, like honestly, I don't change these loops too much. The drum loops, like I don't change them really at all. The only thing that I do is like I change one or two things, and that normally comes like when I want to, separate the verse from the chorus, or like I want just some variation, and it really isn't difficult to do. So I'll literally play the beat, and I'll like this is the first part of the beat. So like for me, like because there's nothing playing, and because like there's barely anything playing in the melody, I know that this is going to be probably part of the verse. You know, this is when like the melody kind of ducks out the way, and then the rapper or singer can do their thing. So what I'll do as well is I'll make this unique. I'll make the drums unique, and then I'll maybe change up the 808 pattern. So I'll just come down to the 808. So like maybe I'll change that here and put this when it, and make the 808 hit when the clap hits right here, and then just take one of these out. That's good for me. Okay, so not much. Literally, just want to take a couple of notes out, and maybe like move one or two about. But like, don't completely change the loop because it's just going to sound like a different beat otherwise. And what I might do as well is take the kick out. So I might just completely take that kick out here as well. So let's take a listen to that.
It'll be crazy.
So I've got that variation running twice throughout the verse. This part normally on a fast tempo beat is like the lead up to the chorus. So like what you want to do is just like have something drop out the way, like maybe the hi-hats or the bass completely, just so you got that space to kind of build up to the chorus, and then have everything drop in again. So I am literally just going to change. I'm gonna take out the 808 and the kick completely. Take them out completely, and what I'm going to do as well is shorten that drum loop just so that there's like a little gap and like a little breathing space before the chorus hits and the drums come back in again. So we'll go right from the beginning and like show you how that kind of progresses.
It'll be crazy.
See, so that kind of like, that progresses quite nicely. It's just sort of like a couple of sounds that get taken out, and then you bring everything back in for the chorus. That's like normally like the rule that I go by. So like the changes that I've put in here might not suit your beat if your beat's not the same tempo. But if you just keep in mind that you want to have something change for the verse, and then like have everything all in at once for the chorus, then like it makes your life a lot easier. So like if you follow the same workflow, this doesn't like again, it totally depends on your workflow, but if you have a workflow similar to mine, then it's really easy to do that because you have the loop already, you have the melody made already. You just loop one part of the beat, make all of the drums, put everything that you want to be in the drums in, and then when you come to sort of, you know, chop it up and changing it, then all you have to do is sort of make a pattern unique that you want to change, take stuff out, and then you're good to go. But the fundamental thing that I do right here, and like just, you know, if you want to take anything and add it to your, you know, the way you make your beats, is literally just have stuff come in and out throughout the beat. That's literally as easy as I can put it. So lay all of your drums out, and as you hear stuff and you think that could be slightly different, just make that one unique. Take the 808 out, take the hi-hat out, take something out, listen back to it, rewind it, play it back again, listen to the next 8 bar, think, you know, can I bring stuff back in yet, or is that cool just to let it run again for like another 8 bar? Keep going, just keep going through it. Like that's the best way that I can kind of put it. But as you can see here, like now that I've got that part done, I don't really do too much else. So I'm literally just gonna have that repeat now for the rest of the beat. So I've got the intro, I've got the verse, I've got that sort of the lead up to the chorus. There's the chorus, and then I'm just gonna start again. So I'm just gonna duplicate those drums right there, duplicate them again, and that's it. Like that's literally it. And then you want to keep listening through it, and then like you might want to add some type of variation in like the next verse, but that's good enough for most beats, honestly. Like that's good enough as long as you've got a couple of chops and parts where you're taking everything out all at once and then the drums hit again. Like you're normally good to go. Don't bother like continuing to add stuff or continuing to change it, because if it sounds good, then 9 times out of 10 the person that's listening to it is gonna think the same thing. So yeah, hope that helped.